Alright, we have 5 more songs left on Evolution. It's the next day. My next day, I mean next night. I complained about it dropping at like midnight, but here I am back at 1:25 in the morning to record the last 5. Obviously, Father's Day's a skit, and Snitch is already up on the channel because I reacted to the video when it came out. So, we're on a straight like that. I just want to go back and say something real quick. On my Zima reaction, I was probably a little bit too hard on the song. It was really late at night. I was a little over it. I've heard it again since. I don't mind it as much as I did then. Uh, but again, I've just heard the fast flow so many times. And I know that it's like what Joyner kind of used to do, like that in storytelling, where it's like kind of a thing he used to do. But I've heard it so many fucking times. It's just not interesting to me anymore. Again, technical ability cool, but if you want a song to sound good and you do fast flow, then it really needs to sound good. Or I just get tired of the whole thing. So, alright. So, we're gonna hop into the next one straight like that. Go for it.
Yeah, middle fingers to my foes, straight like that. This the truest story ever told, straight like.
So first off, straight into it. Again, he has like the same voice that I feel like he had on the first 3 songs, where like you can tell he clearly just, I don't want to say he's putting as like not as much effort in, but like he's clearly like a lot more laid back in his flow, and I like it. It just feels more genuine. He's not, it doesn't feel like he's trying as hard. It feels like he's just kind of doing it, which I liked that on the first 3. And again, that's another problem I had with Zimzima is that it just, it might even be a better song just of where it was in the, like where it is in this album and how it kind of fits into every song before it. I think even if it just had a better title, if it had slightly different like lyrics, it would literally be a perfectly fitting song into this. But it just felt like such an odd. It feels like it was in a weird place in the album. Now I didn't watch the skit, but I assume that Tattletales just pulls straight into Snitch. And again, if I had listened to the whole thing through, then I feel like Snitch kind of makes sense, but also kind of feel like it's in a weird place in the album, just based on the first 3 songs. But it's like I'm looking at like I know what Fall Slowly is. I've heard that song. I'll probably react to it anyway. Just why not get the whole album out there? Um, Actually, maybe I don't have enough. I don't know. Regardless, my point. I feel like these songs feel in a really weird place in the album, knowing what the first 3 songs are and knowing what this song sounds like now and what the next song is going to sound like. I feel like these just they're in a weird spot. They feel like they don't fit chronologically. So, but
Like that, on my phone we speak code, straight like that. This that shit that keep them on their toes, straight like that. How many niggas reach their goals, straight like that? How many niggas folded so they toes, straight like that? Cut you off, you had to go, straight like that. I just need some space for me to grow, straight like that. If it's fuck me, then it's fuck you, straight like that. You ain't hard to find for me to touch you, straight like that. Had to grind, had to hustle, straight like that. Gained a peace of mind from the struggle, straight like that. Multi-platinum, sell a millionaire, straight like that.
alright. So another thing that he did this with things I've seen, which is playing off the same like phrase or word. With things I've seen, it was black woman. Like at the beginning of everything, this one is everything is like straight like that. He's just saying like this is just how it is. Nothing about it. It's just like straight like that. He said I need room for me to go straight like that. How many people make it to their goals straight like that, or something to that effect. I don't mind it. It's not my favorite way to do it. Like I don't mind hearing that for like a little while. If the whole song's like that, I think with things I've seen, it worked. It worked well, just because of the way the song was and the way the story was being presented in the song. I don't know how I feel about it in this one, but I don't really mind it as much. It's still kind of more laid back, so I'm still kind of into it.
Those who think I owe them wasn't there, straight like that.
Let me run that back.
Straight like that. Those who think I owe them wasn't there, straight like that. A couple dollars in the prayer, straight like that. Ain't a single nigga that I fear, straight like that. Yeah, I done shed a couple tears, straight like that. pouring liquor for those who ain't here, straight like that. Said you gon' make me disappear, straight like that. And you gon' have to prove it, that's a dare, straight like. You wanna fade it and run.
He said you gonna make me disappear straight like that, and you gonna have to prove it. That's a fact. Talking about how you're gonna make me disappear, you better fucking do it. You better goddamn prove that shit. So, you know, hey, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I like that at least. Again, the repeating is not as much something I like, but put it aside for now.
Straight like that. And you gonna have to prove it, that's a dare, straight like. You wanna fade it and running it. Give it the way that you wanted it. I never knew what the money could do. If I knew, then I wouldn't want none of it. Niggas, I thought I was cool with the scheming, but they wanna dap me in public. I'm starting to think that I'm numb to it. I want my heart on my sleeve, but decided to cover it.
Ooh. He said if I knew what the money would do, I wouldn't want none of it. You know, do scheming in the back and then dap me up in public. He said it weird. Obviously, it makes sense when I say it out. Dap me up in public. Honestly, thinking I'm numb to it. Wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm starting to cover it. Fire. I kind of feel that, you know. I'm not one to like. I'm pretty like open for the most part with like what I'm feeling at the time. It's hard when it's like with someone you really know, because then you're like, I don't want this person to worry. But like with like, you know, people I kind of know, I'm pretty blunt and straightforward about how I'm feeling at the time. Especially like even with this, like it's kind of easy to just talk to people and just, you know, someone's gonna listen to this video. I don't know who it's gonna be. It could be anyone, and I can just kind of say shit. It don't really matter, you know. So if I'm not feeling great at the time, I can be like, hey, I'm not feeling great, you know, whatever. So he's like, the heart on my sleeve, I'm starting to cover it, because, you know, you start saying stuff and people really like to take that, man. You let people know you're not feeling the greatest right now, they will jump on you and try to take advantage of that, and they will try to take everything you fucking have. And I know that all too fucking well. Bro, the instant people see an ounce of weakness, they're gonna try and take that and just run with it. And I know that shit well enough, man. So I get what he said.
Cool with a scheming, but they wanna dap me in public. I'm starting to think that I'm numb to it. I want my heart on my sleeve, but decided to cover it. Wonder how crazy my son get. I wrote a book and then buried it, covered it. Hope that he never discovered it. Wonder if he only knew all the shit that he up against. I gotta put me in front of it. I want it all and they only want some of it. I think I need me a ton of it. They wanted drama until I decided to straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight. Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight. Yeah, look, sober minds is my regime, straight like that. I don't do no drugs or sip no lean, straight like that. Yeah, crack turn my cousin to a fiend, straight like that. I just hope one day he might get clean, straight like.
So he said, I don't do no drugs or no lean, straight like that. Crack turn my cousin to a fiend, straight like that. Hope one day he get clean, straight like that. So again, because I don't do that shit, I know firsthand what that shit can do. I think we all like. I think a lot of us have a very good idea of what that shit can do. If anyone knows anyone like that, you know, you see it, it just destroys people. So he's like, I don't fuck with that shit. And you see it with a lot of celebrities too. They get there and they do this crazy shit, and he's like, I'm not, like, I'm already past that shit. It's not me, man. And I respect him for that, man. I respect him a lot for that.
Pop the shit, I'll make a scene, straight like that. I might take the shit to the extreme, straight like that. Yeah. 29 bitch, that's my team, straight like that. If they don't buy my shit, then they go stream, straight like that. New bitch in my crib, I might just dick her, straight like that. I just flip her over, I don't kiss her, straight like that. I ain't falling for no stripper, straight like that. I said fuck the labels and got richer, straight like that. Used to struggle, now we icy, straight like that. Hope my daughter don't mean no one like me, straight like that. If she do, he gotta fight me, straight like that. Someone gotta pay and shit get pricey, straight like that.
He said, I hope my daughter don't bring no one like me, straight like that. And if we do, we gotta fight like straight like that. If it get pricey, someone gotta pay straight like that. He's like, if anyone like me comes through those goddamn fucking doors, it's over, bro. Alright. I like that. He's like, you know, I'm me. And you probably don't apologize for being him, as you really shouldn't. to me, you haven't done nothing wrong. You really shouldn't apologize for who you are. But he's like, I also know who I am, better than anyone else. God damn, don't bring anyone like.
Hop in the foreign, I'm swerving it. They want a dish and I'm serving it. Word to the niggas who thought I was leaving, I told them I'm staying, it's permanent. Typical nigga been hurting these women and feelings they wasn't deserving it. I broke their heart and I'm sure of it. I did some damage, I hope that one day I can learn from it. That probably won't be the first of it. I'm on my journey, I felt like a journalist. Never had many alternatives. Only way out is to murder it. I gotta murder it. I bet that you be observing it. I'm all the way up and I'm feeling the turbulence. I need my peace, you disturbing it. You put some drama inside of my pot and it's straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight. Straight like that, straight like that, straight like that, straight.
So with this song, again, the straight like that repetition is like I didn't mind it. I think it's weird because I think at the start of the verses I didn't like it, and then as it kind of went on, I kind of enjoyed it a little bit more. But then when he switched up the flow and he dropped that part, I really liked that part a lot. I thought it fit well, but obviously, if that was the whole song, I would also be annoyed with it. So I probably liked it a little bit more because I didn't enjoy the part necessarily that much before it. But I thought the flow switch ups were good. The chorus is whatever, whatever. But I think for the most part, I liked the song. Right, it was all right, pretty good. It's definitely not the best song in the album, but I don't think it's the worst one I've heard so far either. Um, but yeah, I liked it. Again, it was another one of those songs that, again, like it's only, I'm gonna say again, right? It fits with the rest of the album, right? The way that, or at least the first few songs, it's just him talking about what he feels about everything, and like again, he's like, if you want to like, I'm not into the whole start and shit. I don't want to mess around with most of the things that a lot of people do when they get here. But at the same time, if you try to fuck with me, I'm just not gonna take it. So I like seeing that one. Um, I like the instrumental a lot too. Again, it was laid back. Kind of got that jazzy feel to it a little bit, but still a good hip hop instrumental. Yeah, so if you guys like that, thumbs up, subscribe. Hey, they say that's better for the video if you say it. So I'm gonna say it. And then also, if you have any recommendations for videos to react to, comments below. I try to reply to every comment. There ain't a lot going on down there, so it's not that bad. Not that bad. I appreciate everyone in the comments. So thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.